What's up everybody, it is I, Hero Vange, and welcome back to another Pokemon Go PvP Sinister Cup video. Today we're gonna talk about, I think, the best ghost type in the Sinister Cup. This is the second time that I'm saying it, but this time it is not Drifblim, it's ALOLAN Marowak. And ALOLAN Marowak got buffed. He got a new fast attack, he got a new charge attack, but that fast attack though is really good. Fire Spin has definitely extended its coverage significantly, and in this video I'm gonna show you what's up. We're gonna do the matchup mastery for ALOLAN Marowak, and I've got 4 amazing videos for you guys, like really top-notch, like best battles that I've had so far for season 2. And the people that I've been battling lately have really stepped up their game, so I have been forced to just get good. Alright, so yeah, without further ado, alright, so we're gonna start off by counting Steelix fast attacks. Alright, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, having a good day, 5, 6, got snacks, 6, alright, 6. What is this? Is it a crunch? Is it an earthquake? It is do you know? It's a crunch. Alright, so how many dragon tails till you get an earthquake? It's 7. Alright, how do you remember that? Steelix, it's kind of like in his name already. Stevenlix. It sounds weird, but it's kind of like 7 Steelix type of thing, right? So yes, 7. Alright, did you just see that? ALOLAN Marowak just beat Steelix. Alright, that was not possible with Hex. With Hex, Steelix was just like, okay, I'm gonna crunch this guy down. 2 crunches, I can take Shadow Balls, go ahead, throw it. Alright, block once. And yeah, fast attack him down, have energy for the next Pokemon. But with Fire Spin, you can actually take down Steelix. And this is like the big deal, alright? So Fire Spin ALOLAN Marowak has Steel type coverage now. So not just Steelix, alright? But that matchup was important. That's why I can speak English. That's why that was the one that I showed you, alright? Was that English? That's why that was, well, whatever. Watch this. This is gonna be really, really fancy, alright? I go for like the fancy moves since I know that I can win, but maybe I can win with some finesse, alright? Okay, throw the power-up punch first, alright? Bap, he blocks it. I go for the Psychic. I don't really need to go for the Fakey because I got the Bastiodon in back, but still, satisfying, huh? GG. Okay, so let's discuss the battle, alright? Steelix versus ALOLAN Marowak. This is one important one that you have to know because Steelix is very strong, right? So yes, as you can see, if you're able to land, so get the Fakey with the Bone Club, throw and land the Shadow Ball, you can kill Steelix, which is amazing, right? Now the thing is, you can't double ball. You cannot double ball because he's gonna get to an Earthquake, right? So you have to block the Earthquake no matter what. No matter what, you have to block the Earthquake. You can actually just go straight Bone Club, and as long as you block the Earthquake, right? Which is how many fast attacks again? It's 7. Excellent, you remember the thing. Alright, good work. Alright, so yes, as long as you're able to block this Earthquake, just prevent that one Earthquake from hitting you, you can win, which is amazing because there's so many ways that you can play this now, and so many ways that you can win, right? And the way that he has to win is just one. He has to land that Earthquake. Next one, possibly important, right? Probopass. Now the big deal with Probopass is why people are gonna maybe start using him is because he can beat Poliwrath. Alright? He can beat Poliwrath straight Thunderbolt. Alright? So just watch this. You just need Bone Club. Just Bone Club, guys. Just Bone Club, alright? Boom, you good. Okay, so what about Hex? What about, can Hex do it? Like, let's compare Fire Spin versus Hex. Can Hex do it? It's pretty close. It's pretty close, actually. Like, 2 HP, can you just maybe straight Shadow Ball? The Shadow Ball do more damage? No. So that's the thing, right? That Fire Spin, it gives you some nice Steel type coverage. So Probopass is the second one. Might be important. You might see it in the tournaments because, you know, it can beat Poliwrath, which is also pretty hype. Now, the next one that you can add to your ALOLAN Marowak's, to your Fire Spin ALOLAN Marowak's resume is the Steel Jaws of Death, alright? Mawile, who is actually really fantastic for the cup. Like, I have a video clip of it sweeping my team. So yes, this is possibly a very powerful Pokemon. So yes, as you can see, straight up Bone Club, just Bone Club, you're good. Can you do it with Hex? can you do it with Hex? It's actually a no. No. Alright? You cannot do that with Hex. Now, I actually forgot to show you this, right? Fire Spin. Do you even need to block? Right? Do you even need to block? Will it get to a play rough? Is that play rough gonna be enough to kill you? The answer is no. Alright? It's not gonna get to a play rough, and it's all good. So no blocking. But with a Hex, you can't straight Bone Club. You need to land the Shadow Ball if you want to have like a close chance to beat it. Like, you see this? 2 HP? Whoop. 2 HP, guys. Fire Spin Alolan Marowak does have its limitations when it comes to Steel type coverage. It can't cover all the Steel types, alright? It just doesn't, alright? Now, the thing is, with the Bastiodon, it's quite weird, right? I'm not sure if everybody plays it like this, but I kind of play it like this. I go straight fast attack, right? And the thing is, with the default IVs, right, you lose, okay? But if you have a pretty good Marowak, but the thing is, this is impossible to get like this 0 IV. Yes, I know, Reddit. Shouts out to you guys. Thank you. But if you have like a close, maybe like a decent Marowak, right, you can run it right here, right, and test it against a Bastiodon. You can actually win with 1 HP. Is that actually gonna happen in real battle situations? I don't know. I mean, no shields. You don't have to block as well because he's doing the thing. But interesting thing as well, right? I actually noticed that if he throws a charge attack, I put it on default, right? And as you can see, you actually win against Bastiodon if he throws a charge attack and does not block, right? So with the 1 shield though, no. I mean, there's really nothing that you can... Honestly, nothing that you can do, okay? You lose this if he blocks once, right? And yeah, honestly, what I would do is I would just, if I was Bastiodon, right, I would block once and not throw a charge attack just to seal the deal, have the energy to throw at the next Pokemon. And yeah, honestly, you don't need that much HP after you're done with this because the next Pokemon coming in is a fighting type, right? Which is gonna farm you up. Empoleon has a really nice spot in the Sinister Cup, right? He's one of the Steel types that can beat Alolan Marowak, right? Just straight fast attack, block once, because if you don't block, you will take a Shadow Ball to the face and die. So yes, but Empoleon is really nice. Alright, so the gift of Fire Spin has given it some fantastic Steel type coverage, increasing its overall coverage. Now moving forward with the other types, it's honestly almost the same as Hex Alolan Marowak. There's not that significant of a difference. Psychic types, and for the Psychic types, you want to answer this question. Should I go straight Ball, straight Club, or do I have to bait, right? I think a motorcycle passed by my house. Do you want to go straight Ball, straight Club, or do you have to bait? Alright? That is the question right there. Now, in this situation, Lugia took the Shadow Ball. So I was like, alright, you know what? I have a chunk of HP. He did not swap. The rest of his Pokemon are probably weak to Lugia, right? So I decided to block there. Even if it was just a Sky Attack, I could have taken that. I blocked. Now, the thing is, I was right. The rest of his Pokemon were weak to my Alolan Marowak, and so I should have blocked twice, right? So yeah, but it's kind of hard to predict that kind of stuff. Now, this matchup right here, very interesting, right? Because I have Psychic and he doesn't, right? Because I have Psychic, as long as I touch him with the Psychic, right? I was actually trying to get like extra energy there, so I left a couple of balls to go, right? But yeah, as long as I hit him with the Psychic, he's dead. But he pulls off this savage swap on me, on my charge attack, taking it with his Drift Blim, and now this is a bad situation. I have a healthy Bastiodon. I'm freaking out, right? I threw the Stone Edge, which is not the right move, right? The thing is, did I say Fire Spin? Flamethrower is gonna do more damage, a little, just a tiny bit more. It seems like Stone Edge does more damage, right? But it doesn't. It's actually like Flamethrower is the better move. And so I lose by that much. Go straight Ball, go straight Club, or do I need to Fakey, right? So the thing is, the type of thing that has the most Pokemon is straight Club. which is surprising because straight ball seems like the better idea because straight ball makes you land the ball, right? That's the weird thing. But actually straight club gets the most amount of psychic types down. So I want to make this easy for you to remember, right? And the way that I remember it is I just remember 2 lists, right? The first one is the double ball, which is just 2 Pokemon. It's Cresselia, but specifically Psycho Cut Cresselia. So you look at the fast attack animation. If it's Psycho Cut, you can double ball, alright? If it's Confusion, we'll talk about it later. Okay, but yes, Psycho Cut does not put out enough damage to kill you. So yeah, just go straight Shadow Ball. Now for the second Pokemon in the straight ball category, it's Lugia. Now the thing is, it's a no-brainer, right? Because if you throw Bone Club and you hit it, right, it's gonna look like a fast attack. So, you know, just go straight ball, you win. Okay, so that's straight ball. Now we're talking about need to bait. Alright, so these are the 2 lists that I want you to remember, right? And in need to bait, there's only 3 Pokemon, but the first one is Cresselia, right? But this time it is the Confusion version, right? The Confusion version, you're gonna need to bait because you can't just straight ball. It's not gonna make it, right? You need to bait the Bone Club and then land the Bone Club again, right? So the thing is, it's nice because it gives you 2 chances, right? You can throw 2 Bone Clubs, try to get it to block one of them, and then land the Shadow Ball for the kill. Now, the next Pokemon is Gallade. And with Gallade, you can straight Shadow Ball. Yes, you can, right? You come out with 1 HP. If you maximize this, you come out with so if you have a really good Marowak, you come out with 4 HP, right? But it's risky. It's super risky, 4 HP. But if you can bait, I can speak English. This will give you a lot more HP, 16 HP, which is fantastic. It's just great. Just get the switch advantage, alright? And just I can speak English. The last one is Claydol. And with Claydol, it seems like you can double Shadow Ball, right? It seems like it, wow, that's a chunk of HP right there. 36, sure, but you're missing out on this. Look over here, right? He has a fully charged up Earth Power and a fully charged up Earthquake, right? So, yeah, actually, even if you run it just straight Earth Power, it's still gonna give you the win, right? But I would not risk it, alright? Just bait, go for the bait to make it much, much cleaner. As you can see, he's gonna come out with not a fully charged up Earth Power. If he gets you with that second Earth Power, that's a GG, alright? That is a GG, just go for the bait. Okay, so what's Shadow Ball again? What's straight Shadow Ball? It's Psycho Cut Cresselia and no-brainer Lugia. You don't want to be throwing Bone Club at Lugia, right? What about need to bait? It's Confusion Cresselia. That's the only thing that's confusing right there, alright? Confusion Cresselia for need to bait, and Claydol and Gallade because they can maybe kill you, alright? So yeah, what about Bronzong? What about Alolan Raichu? There's so many other Pokemon. What about Charm Gardevoir, alright? What about Girafarig? Everybody keeps asking me about Girafarig. What about Girafarig? They're all straight club, okay? So there, as you can see, it's kind of it makes it a lot easier to remember the things. Fighting types, and with the fighting types, Medicham, you don't need to think about. Poliwrath is a really intense fight. It's a really intense fight, and you have to really think, okay? Because, yeah. So he throws the power-up punch. I knew it was a power-up punch because I knew his moveset, right? So, yeah, I didn't block. Now, I threw the Bone Club bait. I got it. Fantastic. Now, the second one, I knew that he didn't have Ice Punch, right? But I still blocked it because I didn't know how good his Poliwrath's IVs were compared to my Marowak. So I wanted to make sure to, land that Shadow Ball just so that I could, get that damage. But boom, we got a simultaneous KO. See, the thing is with Poliwrath, your IVs matter a lot, right? And if you don't know how good your IVs compared to your opponent's IVs are, you might want to block that second charge attack. If you block that third charge attack, but you have a little bit on par PvP IVs, right? You'll still simultaneous KO, So it doesn't matter. Just make sure to block that second attack then, just to make sure, because you don't know how good your IVs are compared to his, but you have to know that it is so specific, right? Plus you have to know kind of like his moveset. If he has Ice Punch, it could give you problems. If he lands a couple with like powered up ones, does he have Hydro Pump? It's a lot of thinking, right? So the rest of his team is Steel. GG. This matchup is so IV dependent, right? IV dependent, but it's more going towards Poliwrath, because if you have like a really good Poliwrath, you can win this clean, okay? But what I meant earlier with the shielding thing was, if I didn't block this second charge attack, right? If I don't block this second charge attack, right? Watch this. And I block this third power-up punch, you might think, oh, maybe, the third power-up punch does more damage, right? Because it got powered up, right? You still simultaneous KO, right? So that's the thing, right? But I wanted to block this second thing just to make sure, because I didn't know how good his IVs were compared to my IV. So I wanted to make, this Shadow Ball a sure thing, right? So that's the whole thing. You need to bait, right, this Bone Club and land the Shadow Ball just to have a chance at this. So this is a really, really difficult fight. Let's say he has fantastic IVs, right, compared to you. So I'm on default, right? He's on maximized IVs. He's gonna come out with so much more HP just going straight power up punch, right? And this is why I emphasize that if you're gonna run a Poliwrath, try to get the best Poliwrath that you can, because you can win things so clean, right? Now, another style is you can go straight Ice Punch, right? And with a fantastic Poliwrath, yeah, look at that HP. Okay, so more HP, 20 HP, right? But with the power up punch, you come out with a beefy, bulked up Poliwrath, looking like he just came out of the gym, still glistening, and he's about to like pound whatever comes out with like a couple of fast attacks. It's still gonna hurt, right? But again, you need to have a really good Poliwrath, right? So mix it together, power up punch, Ice Punch. It's a bad situation for Marowak. It's not a good situation. Is this gonna happen in like actual battles? Maybe, but just having a good IV Poliwrath makes it a sure thing that you kill Marowak. So yeah, Poliwrath, a difficult fight. With Hydro Pump, he can actually like fake you power up punch and then land the Hydro Pump to kill you, or like go straight Hydro Pump. Let's say you weren't expecting it, bam, you dead, right? So that's a thing. But if you want that sure clean kill, you want to go straight power up punch with a good IV Poliwrath. Now with Medicham, honestly, just go straight double Shadow Ball, right? Double Shadow Ball, but get yourself some extra energy somewhere in there, right? Get a couple of fast attacks in, because that's you can get some extra energy, right? But with Fire Spin compared to Hex has a lot more farming potential with Medicham, but they still both beat it. Last one, Ghost types. And with the Ghost types, it is always a shootout, right? It's a bait and land type situation. Who can get the Bone Club bait? Who can land the Shadow Ball? Now right here, interesting thing, I'm finding a Hex, Alolan Marowak. He throws Shadow Ball. I blocked it, right? I throw the Bone Club. He blocked it. I got the bait. Fantastic. Now I can go for the ball for the kill, but is that a Bone Club? What the frick? I will show you the Sims later. It will blow your mind, right? And it's gonna, throw back to a lot of the stuff that we've been talking about in this video, and one of the things that I talked about in the Meta Simplified Guide, which is right there. Okay, check it out. Watch it. All right. So yeah. Anyways, this Marowak is a review now, because my team is weak to Marowak. So what does Marowak beat? The Psychic types, the Fighters, right? Well, Medicham specifically, Poliwrath is a little bit difficult, but it's, it's playable. You can get that simultaneous KO, or maybe get the kill if the Poliwrath has really bad IVs, right? And yeah. He pops out with Cresselia, and I'm dead. Why am I throwing Power Up Punch here? Why am I throwing... This is genius, alright? Why am I throwing Power Up Punch here? I was practicing my charge attacks, because, Power Up Punch is a little bit difficult. But then I was thinking, you know what? I powered up twice. Let me throw this Psychic. This is playtime here, alright? This is a GG. Okay? He got me good, man. That Marowak, so beast. Alright, so let me show you the sim here. Okay, so my friend was using the Hex, ALOLAN, Marowak, and he went straight Shadow Ball. So as you can see, I'm supposed to win. Well, I punched the mic, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to win this, right? But, and this is something that I've been saying for the past couple of days, right? If you see in the sims that your opponent, you know, dies with a fully charged up charge attack, you might lose still, right? So yeah. Now the thing is, there's been conflicting ideas from like information from multiple sources. Some people go like, oh, you know, it's the energy changes. That's why this is happening, right? He built up the Shadow Ball. Energy is instantaneous now, so he can throw it. Other people say, you know, the energy changes haven't been implemented yet, and that's why he could under tap, and so he was able to kill you, right? So I'm not sure what's up, but for your safety and also for my safety, okay? Because I always seem to lose this. I lost a Gardevoir fight to a Drift Blim, because it also comes out with this, and also what sim earlier came out with this, right? Claydol. Same thing with Claydol, right? If it can get to the charge attack, be prepared for it. Now, for the rest of the Ghost matchups, all you want to do is make sure that you land this Shadow Ball. So it's the same for Drift Blim, it's the same for Dusclops, it's not the same for Haunter. Haunter will straight chew you up, but you want to land the Shadow Ball, and you want to make sure that you're not blocking the wrong thing, right? But it's difficult now because some Pokemon have Hex, some people are gonna run Fire Spin, right? So you want to have a Mnemonic to remember both of those. And the thing is, they have different counts. Now, I came up with a Mnemonic, and it's not family friendly, but this is for educational purpose, okay? Because I want it to burn in your head so that you don't forget it, so that you can get the dubs. Okay, so not family friendly. If you're a cinnamon roll, click out right now. But yes, okay, so the mnemonic is for Hex, it's 5EX. Alright? 5EX. Stop laugh. I see. Stop giggling. Oh my, educational purpose. Alright? So 5 hexes for a Shadow Ball. You got it? Okay, so 5EX. Alright? What about Fire Spin? It's 6. Okay, so 6 for Fire Spin and 5 EX Hex. Okay, so educational purpose. Oh my god. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you learned something. Remember to leave a like, comment down below. Have the energy changes been applied to Pokemon Go PvP, right? This is something that I am currently confused about because I went to the website, their main website. I read the blog post. I checked the version number, right? So energy changes, blah, 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 version something, something, something. And then I went to the App Store, I checked the version number, and it is the version. So I'm like, has it been applied or not? Some people on my messenger, they go like, yo, no. People on my local community are cool like that, right? But then the people on Twitter, they're like, yo, dude, I can't under tap anymore, alright? You know, the skill cap has decreased. OMG, you know? People love under tapping for some reason, but I guess it does take some skill because I can never seem to pull it off. You know, I always get hit with those like clutch charge attacks, and it sucks. But has the changes, I can speak English, have the changes been applied to Pokemon Go? Let me know, alright? Give me some facts, alright? Let your boy know, alright? So yeah, subscribe if you haven't yet, ding that notification bell, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye guys!